I call it motorbike therapy, and I know I'm not the only one. There are lots of bikers out there who say the same thing, and we call it that because there's nothing quite like it. Nothing makes you feel the way that riding motorbikes makes you feel. And if you're a biker watching this, well, you already know that no explanation is necessary. And if you're not a biker and you're watching this, well, no explanation is really possible. Sure, I can describe to you the feeling and you can see what I'm doing, but technology has taken us only so far. And through the developments in technology, I am grateful that I can share my experience with others in the same way that 7 years ago, when I was thinking about getting a motorbike, other bikers were able to share their experiences with me via YouTube, and I was really appreciative of that because I thought I wanted a bike, so I started watching some YouTubers. And I wouldn't change it. I loved the days of watching other YouTubers whilst thinking about getting a motorbike. And whilst I do still watch YouTubers, I now know how it feels. Nothing feels quite like this. Nothing clears your mind the way that a motorbike clears your mind. It is the absolute best thing for a person's mental health. You see, anyone who goes to the gym, for example, will understand the positive impact that physical exercise has on mental health. And motorbikes are no different. And this is one of the reasons why I always try to get all my friends to get motorbikes. This is a first gear job, this is. Needing my legs here to balance this one out. I tell you what, this is so much easier to do on a 125. But of course Rafiki is still in pieces, so he won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Right then, let's see if we can get our usual parking space. Parking space that only a motorbike could take. Or make, rather. I'm not taking a space, I'm literally making one. And this time I came prepared, so that she doesn't bury herself. Perfect. My friend will be wondering where the blue one is that she gave me. Well, the blue one, of course, is in the blue bike. It has been a busy week, a difficult week, and I need to recharge my batteries. If I've not mentioned it before, I am naturally introverted, so I find the need to spend a lot of time on my own, and after the busy week that I've had, I definitely needed to get out on the bike. What better therapy is there than a trip out on a bike to a place like this? And to my non-biker viewers who are curious and want to understand why we ride, well, let me say this. Motorbikes, they hit different. I have cars and I love them. I would not be without them. But cars and bikes, they just hit different. And for me, it doesn't matter how much power the engine's putting out. She has 106, Rafiki has 15. My son's 125 Cruiser has 10 horsepower, and I had so much fun on that bike. It just doesn't matter. 2 wheels is 2 wheels. And when you are on those 2 wheels, you are free. It's just you, the bike, and the open road. Yes, you've got an engine pretty much strapped to your crotch, and well, everything around you is trying to kill you, or at least it has that potential. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's why the motorbike is the perfect head clearer, because the concentration level that you have to ride a bike, even by default, is so great that it does push everything else aside and allows you to focus, to be focused, to become focused. Whether it's a bad day or a busy week, you take the iron horse out and suddenly things don't seem that bad. I knew that I wanted to head up to the reservoir this weekend, and with the week I've had and the destination I was heading to, I also knew the kind of video that I was likely to make. And then, ironically, I watched a friend's video yesterday. I have a friend who is also a YouTuber, and I watched his video yesterday, and he said something in his video that is very similar to what I'm about to say now. If you are thinking of getting a motorbike, do it. You will not regret it. And if you have a wife, buy 2 motorbikes. If you, I don't know, have a bad leg, buy an automatic. I do in fact have a friend who has a bad leg, and he bought an automatic. I got into bikes about 7 years ago. Best thing I ever did, and my only regret is that I didn't start sooner.